Asantewa Girls School in Edinsha anymore.
053-959-6165 and 0545-000511. FDR just a job being cratoya too.
Promise TV Abama washing in Abamo. Promise TV Abama washing in Abamo. Promise TV Aiko Mama washing Abamo. Aiko Promise Mama. Promise TV Yamina Aiko Mama washing Abamo. Aiko Promise Mama. Aiko. Don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. Don't promise, just prove. Promise can you why oh wash a yamba so bema bashana bem ya train him wama bashana bem what promise TV aiko odi ya niji aba promise TV
yema ahwefo ne etiefo nyina akwaba mama no da foforo asan akwaba betu ye biemu dia na munim edum mnenda wia enei dwumadia Ghana fo nyina ehwetie dwumadia asantema nyina ehwetie dwumadia enei ewiase ama nyina ehwebie ne braso se wose nawie ye de besom mo keteche abraso sedia na wotwebia ye no ye betena asise ye a ensemu esi na wotwemu no nyina de di ka wo mu a eno na wose ye sisubiem ai ya se aha na chese enei ya ye ne sa pepepe e de amamu ntene ya tena sei last week na keteche ni 2 ye chukucheka saa ye wewe Ghana manteme dunse nyina enchinu keteche ne alande train station no aya Boshaba Plaza edum cross to prisons runabout Boshaba Plaza Boshaba Plaza keteche na alande train station enu nie ti keteche dwuma no e France ya ne sa de bia me ba assurance amede mo ne bosha amede ma won se dia wonnim se dwumadi esitie no ye hwe mpanifo no hwe nkrofobia nim eka no kore kire ro mo no ye betire hwie bia sa pepepepepepe sa ne ye be ye no ensakra ye bia ne ba bia esane sai dwumadi ye nya bosirim ka wo so asem ye be ka bia no eho evidence say ye picture say ye videos ye de ni nyina e de serve mu enu ntina me ka kire say ketecha dwumadi no se radio na wutie ananye TV na wo hwe ana wo kro Android phone nko ade a wo tie radio no you can join us on Facebook afei na when you the benefit of the evidences are you de kire e wo Facebook and as TV no so no wonso no wonya bia wo Facebook say your video say your pictures sa na ye be ye no nti no the assurance is that sedia na wotwe bia no ye se ye dwumade we sa pepepe de de so no ye ba be ye ne santene ya tena se de na wotwe de nsem bebre no a esisi betimi di ho nkomo afei areho sem ye si ya na areho ye pa na wotwe wuko Central Regional ka bo abrantie bi ahimrachi bemu kakra isa ade a che wiemu nheda ma baye ene ka no bono ano san yi ni fi ka kwanche na ode no beto ka kwan ne fimfie oh I say wo hume tipa truck bi nso demunika speed tall speed obi aka bono a wo hwe se aboafo bi ba pepeja ne sanse ne nemu abu nanka ye de na akọ hospital tipa truck ne fi na tall speed no abe funny so e ho amunum wa na wo sem ni pa every mantem wa biem assembly member be in one of the electoral areas wo ho no armed robbers baya ema assembly man metwe atintententente daylight robbery pa yeah armed robbers tintententente wo mu gu assembly member bullet a wo mu gu bullet baya miensa sabre bebi assembly member ne dano etuaka no hey etuaka no ye nya asam ketu akura nti assembly member no sabre wo prene nkwa ho ye de no nso mu nkomo de bebra mu ye pa na Ghana at 69 ene major topic no ho na gina Ghana at 69 na ye be di nkomo na after 69 years me ma dwene say abanya nka Independence Day celebration ko anka nse say ye di biem ye ense say ye celebrate biem after 69 years of independent well ye de munchire mo be de ntia awie me tena ha aka ne sa no opinions are like noses obia adwenchire de obia wo ne de me ma adwenchire no ebia wo adwenchire foforo bi but ye duru ho na bia me de ntia enyina so ntia me de kasa no ebia me ne wo cha woni maya adwense ampa anka baya sempanimfo ensese nneoma mu na seya na Ghana mpanimfo baya no ma dia ehun hia say Independence Day you best celebrate him as a nation. Edu ho ameka madwen kire no e de ama. But Iran amai mienu asore tie Iran man no. Me kire Israel and the United States of America US one more come omu etiabom. Yeah. Israel Prime Minister ne US President akomutiabom a enne dey one more toshi Iran so. But now ye Ghana ye susu say emfa ho ana say oti bebi say emfa ho a entokwa na kwa ma omo akototo pa ye bi wo Lebanon a Ghana sojafo a one more what the da na one more peacekeeping to say there in our history no Ghana so therefore tie call peacekeeping our Lebanon akototo pa ye me bia ko Ghana so therefore e be dey no so nkomo de amon nti no by kind courtesy production team Papa Sly and afi DJ Bodro one more techi dom se producers pipempia nyama se nyama keka nyama bobom a the course in road mu a ya de dwumadi ne brawo na se dia makoya wo somfo mama na wiabofo somfo e de ne ya ba ko pe ankle bo ban ni mama kokudurufo a wontimi huhura no dabi ehuhura de dabi enye sa 18 mu ha sa 18 mu ha de dabi ehuhura ni ha san se ade na ye no kora sa ne ye beka no ye beka ye be hwe ni mu aka no kora na kyerɛw sa pepepe ye be ye na wie enti wie ye ba ya ahobrasim ye de ahobrasim ne ye de ba be som Ghana ye de som asantema de som Ghana ye de som wiase nyina ma ye nkɔ hwane so na yene yamane boni na nansa eni nkomo na arahosam esi na watwe mu yamfa no mfiri asema afi ye to so ko wia de ekoso Lebanon Iran Israel na ye de ho nkomo wo ho ede amamo afi Ghana 69 ye bedi sa nkomo ne de amo na nansa kwaba
anka bo ju so
nana boko awie
abo dad manka bo enem sa
nana ma mmisa wo wangasa the kind of stories aya nana wotwe bia free wo mpotem wo ba no yeah why wadwen say won na be bia story bia se otokrom bia nana wo be powro akofa story na ba no nana wo story how ba na emu odu say yi ne enne ye ma award go Ghana na abasobodi bi koswa nana ye ma us award ni bi
aka bo mo na masoma ye na ya ja tu se wo so ma no so anu du de na eguso a ye di no te edwom de hye ye nsa ne som ro soma ye no e ho dwom de na chese ye di no
nji o akwapa no kofo unyuma ho na ete sa no sa bebe para wo ka no
sa fa anka bo
okay nana boye nkyerem yendi kan fa assembly member ne de no eni kan e ba ne san electoral area ban na assembly member ban ena sabre etu aka no sesi aya sabre ne ho ato no na so da so da ya sabia
anka baby order ne de anu ode aye ne tie se anhwene ye kwan bomba transfer ne de no ekokie mo ye kolebu ana 37 no akoto ya rehwe so mo san de dia no power mo si ebubu ne etu no anka bo anu ode eya mu ho ana we ma hye
mankyeremu no mbra
anka bo maminka enchi a Oyerepa TV ahwefo ade bere wo hwe ende ketetini na mo pie mu e wo ye aguna asafo ono ye kro a owo aguna is oye maame Questa Popio so ya ne peso so na chesa minimum kuna aguna is fifanto mu na aguna asafo eye kro bi a chesa afide chesa moti ala na aneda na chesa sa ya ho sami asafe sami esien nipa bonufo bi a wo mo no ma adwen se won fo won sa enye ejuma emom de amanfo aka no na wode don shoro anasema ebeje wonsem na nkofo a wabeta bokintinkinti a chese mbesiafo eka ho na chese wode max bi ahye hon anim na wokọ stores shop akasa
emaka ho
sa emaka ho se emba no kwampo na oba no obo omoche obo asama no etuoma bebi oda no ano akọ akaya de no eti emba na tambo ho eka emba ho amode ka jaguar ka bi omode nam kum na chesa mo bwa sa ebra na ewia kete na gabo se ewia won ko woduo no pesufo a mabobare ho no ya na anye kwa be pesufo be miensa ana bare be mienu bi o pete mo no na nim be pesufo na ko ya mabobọ barrier no a chesa sa asami esiye omo de kan ke so omo ko shops akata this filling station any supermarket akata say wo anu I say hono wo try go so for say wa ben so ebro wa bu so school no wa ben so ebro akata ntino shop akata say bi wo kwan ho ye pa ono na ke say nkofoi wo bo shop na so di twesi wo so de wo bia fabra nti sika ni bibia ba ku edi twesi wo ti ko de te aka yu sika bibia na o da ba na ba kuka ni mo tuka ni for no mo do ko mo do Canada shop say and so na mo ni shop ba ku be 10 there omo ru shops ni na say shop akọ mo ekwan no tana asamama no so ewo saa shop mo ala ntino omo che ba ku eyi nanim oyi ni ma sa fa asamama no hu no abso tie mo se de so ni asamama no won se na asamama no hu no ntan hwe ni an ho ba no o tie yu to ten na fini ne kokuri na wa botu ne pempem je se mo je wi no no era mo yero mo tuka pram na mo ekọ ye a je se mo tu rush asamama no kopie mu ewo eye aguna so edum no sifa hospital ade ho ma no o ja hwe ne ye ntie se anu aye de nti bi na mo transfer de na akọ eye trauma ana se amod na bopie mu enkran polebu ana 37 ho na ke se ntie amod de meko nti asama ma ya for Ishmael Obi anka bo young man baby on down there it is a papa bi ma no de ye pa a je se papa aye ho se ma ugopi ma aguna sa for
na ma yantia se yi Roberts ne ba ye no na shops a one more cockron no bowo mu no na assembly member wo shop bi o temu bi anase e ba ne sen no obepie mu ho bia etuo kan no
assembly no so onu so on shop e wo sa shop no wana ntino among run the shop some omo from shop president omo tag shop as shop ka si bi on ntia ho no na che so ban pa na che so omo every one omo to to pay no pia ba dia what to o pia ba dia ko so we asana ba ko ayi nanim mama o be ka pe so ni ma san man o se do how to pay no just say asan man tie mo say eh o ti mesi no bo to pay say we hu no so bo to na mo so just say yes for grand na na mo so just asan man no e bo ni to no ke say de pe dan dia ta ko
e na chere say Armed Roberts no mo ba sa akọ ne bo no assembly member ni hu ba ko bi hu an wo nim no obo ni din
sa o tie mo say eh o si mesi na oboni 20 amo intelligence na asama na endim no oyi na endim no na check to dia for boni ya sa dia na obotumi de na to asemu nti oboni 20 check na obato no na ka yatumi ni
na chese say assembly member ne ho to no sesia na or assist police with investigation wonim ba ko mo obetumi aboa ma police trace empo no possibly ye betumi atete sankrofo we
say na yate onim amubi ana ba so wo bonu to ana say ba ne say no so betumi atiremu de ato na ngasa e de agenda go ampa say wo beto no
but we fall into coma on timin kasa na say in as much as me pray ni mu aya din otimi bie na no kasa
otimi kasa wo ba wo do di otimi en kasa
wow anyway nana yenhwe sa said ya no mo kire say daylight robbery no ebra ban na aboba ya san a won be bon sa akro no we
oh na ba ya 4 equal 5 na wo ba 4 ya agwa nkaka ntina ade ensa enim yenye kusuye na tete wo boss kwana say mo takati mo tan na sa 4 5 say ama fo ato ade a mo ya ba kwa ngasa ntina mo so ba di mo 6 na mo ba di mo feel
be sisa abrei police fo nya o mu bia nche wo mo
ero ka say da police fo ntumi nya mo bia nche wo ma o ma se hwe police afuna so da police fo ya bo ma ba so mo na big pa so say time
ye normally nyoma bi atisa no bo nso obi tababi obi tewura mu babi me kai ablekumade yi amanfo tetababi nya videos ma eno timi boa police ma enne wo mo ahwehwe mu after 2 years atete safo ni nyina video bia mpie baby a se no obi ta baby eno no nso no betimi aboa
what na free station you are run on CCTV camera bi na ebo nta na place say amora so betimi
okay
aboa na o mo de sanya mla kam na kete esa video sa wo say kesa mu na kaka amani mi kasa ma na ye hwe so na mbo no beto no na ye kama fa ko ka to ko no kesa no o tim man tani pere bo ni hwe say ona no beto na ye na kedo mo na ngasa confirm e da me tampa no mo duo mo na sa ba wetu aboa no hwe no at me akwantama me
okay nana nana nsa nana wo de ya be small because sa report out by the yasma wa Iraq a obetimi akọ report wo
aga ba oda me ko
no Iran de obekọ ha ho ye ne be assign him ye be ma bulletproof jacket ni ade nyina na wako ginam ti se dia wo report on shooting incidents win there also woko Iran na woko ginam ma Oyerepa FM Oyerepa TV Promise Radio Promise TV Promise Broadcasting Limited woko ginam ma ye na na ya hwe abrantie bi nso a na wotwe mu ya sahi na woko kopie mu ehimra chance anopa tututu ade be cha wiemu mme papa Benz bi 4x4 bi ko born one ka ye hwe so bi be pagya na fi kwa mu a na ye de na kwa ye so bia so benye ne nkwa ade dim na mum se ne nan kra na ye betwa kra no a ye atipa truck bi nso no bedwu fa ne su a ye ka sei dwurbai eno so ba ne sei
ato mu ka say dia so the tax apostle eguso amo se amo tanya guso afo na amo aba fa ye emu no na enye ntumi eguso afo bia
omunya hu omuseni
amunya hu obusia bia ye neti emba ye ntino apostle eguso amo etetonya ma se na be ya amo tumi nya eguso afo no na branch no hwa ne mfe na aka boy young boy by 28 29 or 30 na che kofi antwata obedi pa awakaso a obeche na kwenche we ya na say the wufi enkana say would wani team o wini ba ne ka so kan so maye overpass no na che so ma tell kon say ho fa ne double lane ankasa
okay
so over for over say over for top na ne would speed o ma mo fa top na mo di speed pass enkana mo de ba na mo so mo free ni ba no so mo di speed from no for na mo so ba fa down one because of traffic into we do na ma auto bo ko no ya after traffic we ko pay down one no na overhead na so no o ma ye zebra crossing do one mo a we si for crazy no one mo a class to the crana ma support me say be a different person mo cross mo so try across na empempira nga bo ngo frodo na epe content tam o pe say short race into no o penta akwa bento on ka fa be be say on fa no na che say be be a class nem na mo kwamrika on na che say person on fa no bot time na mo ta me mo di mi ka ha no mi te shimu e chomoko na when a branch no person for ye bi ni ti anye ya we see na question we ya no o cross eye ekwan no aba other side no ojina be bia akrafo no eba ba se komi ne ba no enti no ho no ojina o cross eba other side na win ba ko ba se kwa akra no enti o cross ya no do fifra for Benz no eba obi me Benz do di nika pa o ko be had speed pa aba bo no no course ro ya ba shikwa no so bra se obi adam se ne tikwa papa etro anu ho mo ti pa ka bo so tata ba fa no so gira ba se ma tese no so ocho me ko driver no ko catch track no ko we who say wa for impact camp but me cannot down ode in the band driver no obo no ntino odina o park wo kwan ncho ba bi anko o mo ba hwe no so mo say do kan so ba fa no so me mo no ma wan ka je kwampo no so na ma wan say do ne nani ni bi nani ni da bubu a tete do mpeni na ma bi ka ne se ni na pata pata so bi me ba na do mpeni na pata pata a tete je ko wan ka je ko mo ka so ba te bi mo na
enchi ekwan no ana wo cross na double road
double road
baby a no cross kwan no cross kwan no through a zebra crossing na say
I want the zebra crossing bi an ho mo e wo zebra crossing no overhead na sang ka overhead na sen se wona zebra crossing won so ko sa ko nante ko be ya 10 minutes na ko zebra crossing wo cross na grabo so de hu so kwan one so be ya strategy but na chomo double but chomo fast na be won no film na ka ko no na grabo tetegu campo no overpass na walk way na my one in the person
that is foot bridge you know
foot bridge aka wa mo fa so obi a what time o so fine wa for back one up man answer to the amoya ni straight amoya na sa ke sa na be sin mo so fine wa mo fa so tete so mo na mo do after time kwa ta ka be bela so dimnika abebo osisi a ta do abant no oh yeah one ka fa di back pass na o pe short way na so o ka
it's not just a cheaper track no so no Benz no di kan bo abranche no wo inner lane and say outer lane na cheaper track ne free hin na bo fa no so no ono so nam outer lane ho na say inner lane
awu na nam inner lane o say ehwa no ekwa no wo mo ebe fat down and so we had na say to driver so do na mo fat down na ya outer lane na mo da mo fast na
okay
so what wo ko pavement we no so ani pan ejina no na inner lane yo mo na mo efa overhead no so no
okay
mo fa overhead no so he na just mo fa inner lane no no akwa ke wo ko ufika so answer ufika ka so be we ya 2 lanes no ufi ba so ba 2 lanes It's over for bad news. I'm about to Sule Mako. That's all for bad news. Obey Sule Mako. And you know, I don't know what crossing. Maybe I'm going for bad news. And I also want to be what a trafficking into the car said I'm coming. And the first one area or some person up for move for bad news personal. They were drop for at that way. No, I thought for another too late to honor. It's a crossing. Maybe I'm more far. Doctor Funnel. Of course, I can see if you're ready for the part of one craft. It just went to one cross down for other double in the company. I want to watch me. Of course, we do count. Of course, because you can't see the money for the kind of one. I just saw top and people for mine. Why can't you make over or think I over? I'm to put the head on the pharmacy.
Nana, my yana serie na the obadi and semina with the num. A bomb pie say, Namibu next week report out the Babane dear. Yabebo se wo hoka krana
Agabo
aha
mama smaba krama mko fa ya hosta krawo kumwa amwanda kwanka bo bla mo bla hono
gomu amanda o
bla ankabo e dia e ba fetete kwa hye kwa futie pa bla mo bla na ankabo
what's one how you then
akabo mu no ka se dia fara ta fan toilet bi hono mo am san dam di place dem ma o fara ta fan toilet bi ni ko mo mo ntamo ko agenan e wo ye nwure ma and what part of the Tomata?
Nyabuter. Gomwa amon nano ye a district and also municipal of its own.
I district as I know I shall Gomwa is district as I community I shall
okay, Gomwa mwana a community I share Gomwa is as ye na community Gomwa mwana nina no sabi womu near Janambia. Entine bush sitting and a woman ye. A man and member in us or a woman room.
A man and member in our solar. I will
tell Yabutre. And Roman baby or Mukorano. One more a room one and so maybe a year specific for a man and woman will be a year for a man as a man who member in a room no woman in a frame.
I'm ordering so that get there a check for bear to say at the price on campus. I am a fool and we are just in na alpha. It's a moon option. We are not a test of move someone that and why the top to the alpha. And I tell the 2024 MP, and I put this one. Ever shall was a bit young or cast so that I said, what to have to say, oh, obey your papa and son at work. The 7 way I could do on 2 9 to you. And the message of moon option be I said. Baby, I said no. Tell that I don't come. I'm going to do so. I'm saying, no. My money and come home and say, we're not the tuning now. And to my man is at a move with table for the more. I know. I just said, so fool. Look, I said, and what part of my day was that I know your phone. Yeah, your coach and I can be a man. You will want me to Michelle, want me to know who are more aircon. Oh, yeah, if I'm missing one son of my fighter. I'm more to power a friend. I guess I meant to young time at you can be true. And one of my detectives have to look at the most I didn't know Schwarz. What's no or what the amount for Schwarz. It's one thing you know how. It's only baby I'm more German night. I want to say, I'm only asking in real bush with yourself. I'm more German night. I want was at that time. Oh, yeah, really.
Nana, yatin way no. Yamo one and some Mississippi now. District na gomwa na hyase no ehho asem misa ho assembly member wo ho ehho asem misa ho afa yenim say kuro wa wo wodi kuro anasa hini wo kuro ho nso a eni nyina ho asem misa ebe ho nti no na nyame ya adom a next week sa topic we boboa all the evidences say videos pictures all the stakeholders are omu kasa wo mu eyeye bi no engage wo mu nyina na me bo next week you better say some way unkomo pa san say 21st century ni there open defecation de sabre ye twam ho kura so man for wuram na bontin so baby open defecation ye twam ho abra ye wo minti no boboano na gada sa information we ya me bo next week na ye di ho nkomo ye ne wa se awie
matankabo
okay enti Yamani Boni Nanansa Matthew Enono. Na another krata be a free year Ghana Armed Forces ho ebaye. Na it was issued by the Department of Public Relations, one more General Headquarters, Burma Camp, Accra and Ebetoja releasing a number here M1 dated on the 6th of March. It's another year celebrating 69 years of independence. So far as the nation Ghana is concerned, a whole and a Ghana forces. One more at this Accra we buy. Almost say Ghana battalion position in southern Lebanon comes under missile attack. And Ghana Armed Forces wish to inform the general public that as a fallout of the current ongoing IDF and then Hezbollah exchange in southern Lebanon, the Ghanaian battalion headquarters in the United Nations interim Lebanon under 2 missiles attacks between 1745 and then 1752 hours local time today. 2 soldiers are critically injured while one other has been traumatized. Additionally, the officers' mess facility also got hit and has been burnt down completely. The injured are receiving treatment at the level 1 medical bunker and are currently stable, while arrangements are underway for their evacuation to the headquarters referral hospital. The Ghana Armed Forces assures the general public to remain calm amidst the fragile situation as troops are currently safe in underground bunker. Meanwhile, the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has posted the unfortunate incident at the United Nations headquarters in New York and urged the parties involved in the conflict for them to be mindful of their responsibility regarding the safety of all peacekeepers in the threat. And you know, say, and rather, Ghana Armed Forces one more than cratted by Nina say Ghana so that phobia one more kwashama asumdwe aba ewo Lebanon. Yeah, the fight between IDF and Hezbollah no Iran, US and Israel tokwano ebia koka wo mo chim sa so that for me no one more prepare ye pa na sapre wo mo jaya hwe na emom no so da ni ba ko bi nso ka ho a na wono nso de ese de a topa ye ne ba ye no ehu bo no ama wabɔ ho asabre hu na beto ne so no wa traumatize hu na beto ne so no emfiri no so wo mugu so a ehwe wo mo a entina ho nkyeremu no ene wo mo da wo mo kyeremu a United Nations atnaya peacekeepers agana so da fo ka ho a ehɔ no wo mo tie no topa na wo mo toe no wo mo asesa ene camp no wo mo ahye ho nyina topa na bae no nti no entokwa na Middle East ntokwa na yete Ghana ofiri se bia mfa wo no Ghana so da fo a wo mo kɔ akɔhwa ma asomdwe IDF ne Hezbollah ntokwa mo wo Lebanon no abasa mayankwa homa ne so na mene mia me wofa eni nkomo na se dia me ka kire wo no me wofa yi na ho keka se wo de beso no man Ghana no ehye me nkunan se as a young man I was saying to me who see was say meso man Ghana esan se papa yi ebre bia kwanja ne meba se ye pani nimdie ye de asom Ghana no ye frɛ no a no wabɔ ye punum wei anope ya ne ye frɛ papa yi anya nra and normal circumstance pani bi sanka was say nra ana ndane nansa ne ye bukina to won so anope ya papa yi so obekasa Major akwaba. Hello Major. Major Chiminka. Hello. Okay, NG. Safre Major Mami. Safre Major Mami na. Yamfa Major Entwaso Ewo. Ntino. Yani former Deputy Defense Minister Major Derrick Odro. Eba bedin komo na ene de yahwe. Asoda for omu ho akoka ewo Lebanon. Ahun nsem de say. But ye bedi entokwana nkasa so echire ye behwe. Major akwaba.
Aya motimenka.
O Major ate won kan ye pa.
Okay, Mr. Metimunka pa.
Ye France aboboa wo ahofama ne etuwacha watu wansu wasa obebo man Ghana ene wo title sakasi akeka ne nyina aguma afa ye tu mu ana anoma bi begina ahoma no sese ya pam na anoma no fi ahoma no so na ya to so de fro mejo mayem mi sese wo bambo mu nsemu asodafo a ye ana ebo se wo no mo kopre hwesa asomdwe aba baabi no wo wiase ma nyina no ya entiase apam mi wo se sentokwa bi mpo ben asodafo a wo mo kɔ peacekeeping na aya na ye ntimi mfa ntokwa ne mforoforo wo mo ana wiase aman mu entiase apam mi wo a ye de yensa ahya ase
yo mini amedase bebre e be tietiefo nyina we abre wo mo ayetie yen enokre obi a okopata ntokwa no ya na ye mfa ntokwa no enkone to Ghana Armed Forces eka United Nations Peacekeeping Force no ewo Lebanon no efe no UNIFIL and the share Israel and Lebanon tokwa no atumdie beba e sha sia ke yie pa na me ankasa no amigina no makọ be empre 9 and I say num 5 times akopata ntokwa ewo Lebanon ena antana mebe ko retirement
mejo ebra na wo yesra ni ewo Ghana Sudan mokuo no mu no ukọ Lebanon kopata ntokwa ne bi
mebre bese be 5 times makọ 5 times eti minimum wa se bi yie pa
okay
Brian Coy no fi 1980 81 ewo elkro ni nyina no na Israel for no aba abeje part of Lebanon as no South Lebanon from Israel border no to Litani River no I wa Lebanon the Lebanon o manu mu mienu na Israel for wo ntoko amokon say wo beji di about territory say ansa na wo to a bomb na say etuo mani ndru wo mo hono na wo mo aba be stop wo ho dina wo mo aba be occupy part of yi wo mo tira wa for so many years 19 81 82 88 around 88 no and asumdie ba ya ma United Nations efuchi wo mo call back to their base Lebanon border and Israel border no mo withdraw free South Lebanon that is share say Hezbollah na wo mo akuntokwa ama Palestinians na Israel for no wo mo ko no na Lebanon Palestinians no wo mo ho enti to ntokwa no ebi epa ho say the people Egypt ebi ko other Arab countries no Lebanon ntokwa ni nyina no na Israel for no Lebanese no ni ntokwa na mo Palestinians no na wo Lebanon no wo mo ni Israel for airport wo mo cross ekoko atuo ejira wo to be money Israel no Israel for no wo mo airport no mo South Lebanon ho na bi dum so tete no for what is Beirut wo enti wo mo ko ya ma bi tete Lebanon bia enti wo mo redraw ye no United Nations resolution ekirete Hezbollah wo mo age tokwa no ata wo mo ni on behalf of Palestinians no Lebanese government and this time omo na wo mo entretio bia fe any armed element any faction bia wo mo tira Israel bia no wo mo efa wo mo tuo emu from efa ma Lebanese armed forces Tachi say United Nations resolution no if you don't see it was enya adwuma because Hezbollah no wo dia said wo even seat Lebanese parliament enti wo ye formidable a unity bi anasa group bi a untimi mo wo chem so now it's on stand to kwan wo ne na ekun to kwan ti no wo akode bi akade pa akese e even Beirut government and another Lebanese government and another armed forces no enti wo ntimi mo wo chem so even though you saw mo hand over weapons no and so wo nyai now we are 2024 year wo mo ekotu bomb to money Israel sa ba ye didi ya be bomb Beirut Lebanon hinkuro no Emma wo nyina dwane na bi mu ko Syria nyaade enti wo mo ye de topa Emma Israel Emma amanfo wura mu mpanimfo United Nations ni wiase mpanimfo America fo nyina ba no na adwobre e ba ye ma wo mo ye se wo mo ndidi wo mo tio no UN resolution wo mo ni so abesi sabra wo mo nye na Israel for enko kan Hezbollah ni biem na mom Syria ntoko ya eba ye Iran ntoko no a America ni Israel for aka bomo omo ene Iran for ko no ena yesi proxy fight another fighting wo mo akubi ama sasi for Iran
for no
enti wo mo bombo amane Israel for ya anum so de odo zako kan
mejo wadahuma minjo ano facha mintini buomo hey na fe menye clear now there is a group entokwa ekoso between Israel US together fighting against Iran no there is a group yes say omo Lebanon almost omo fight be in support of Iran sani ye kanu a group ben ye
omo ye arms group omo nye government troops
okay
but omo ye warring factions omo akuntokwa ni Israel for abomu akuntokwa to bo okra no mo twa no omo ne Lebanese government no akuntokwa
okay
they say a piece about Lebanese government and Hezbollah no enter amma say omo parliamentary speech form a part of the government. But I arm group and also I told you for you can't say woman did time no woman join Lebanese armed forces no and woman yet
almost woman pay.
It's Israel near you for woman Israel for for the other and woman join
Iran
Israel because and you're very, very close. Lebanon and Israel for the bush here.
Okay.
And you know, one way no was South Lebanon. South Lebanon no Israel. A border so.
You bet me some group where you bet me describe who almost are terrorists.
Exactly. Tana we are seeing United Nations and we are seeing a describe so we are terrorists.
Our more operating in Iran is here.
One more operating in Lebanon.
Sorry, omo operating on Lebanon says yeah.
Aye.
Enti ye ka say to pay ya to ama na beka soldier for omo ye omo ko peacekeeping ya Ghana soldier for ka hu ya ya to pay ama na beka wo mu ni e sa group na wo Lebanon no to pay na wo mo to call Israel for a retaliate ya e hom popoye bia akoka Ghana soldier for yi.
Sa exchange of fire say no yenim say ya na wo tutuo no a na wo mo kwa gina United Nations camp United Nations base wo mo kwa around that place no a na wo mo ato atuo no a bomb no na kwa Israel na ye wo device bia ba bia wo to bomb bia free ye bia no
Detected
a detective, I'm also a replier, a baho.
I say ko straight.
United Nations compound nechi another. Your base in actually one out to Ethiopia. One more replier. It will be Baba Nande. It means short lande, it means short for Lokakra. It means lande our United Nations. Are you so? Now I understand. Say what would the Sabantanua consideration a non from the United Nations. Na say United Nations anhwe amma wo mo mfiri wo mo side no to ba no so mo so bi ma no wo mo a wo mo hwene ho enti sa na akwakoba e na Israel for no bombs ni bia landing for United Nations camp that ba Palestinian war no Israel ne Palestine ko na anu ya Gaza war yi sa no wo ye wo mo sa na wo the time wo mo e sha ase ebetita United Nations camp echi no mako etuo no enti wodwene ho ya wo ka go international crime war crime say obeto etu amana ko bo United Nations obi opata ntoka enu ti no on be take cover wo a na wo mo ato Israel for no bi ne ho a wo say ha no mo ma United Nations warning some crofo ba mo pam wo free ho
okay
but obi is so strong say one person no am kokko enti no wo kana wo mo antia ana go on be tutu no wo kan kire anaju da tiom no ma ba ma to mo weapons no e wo ho na fe wo mo to na fe Israel for so to back and you be na attack Ghana for nipa miensa two of them are very very critical they say wo mo ade ayarhwe say bompa ye say obenya o mo kwa didim now this is not the first time yenya sa encounter no
but major ansana obekọ no mamenti asiese the difference between say ye ka asodafo ye de wo mo kwa akon war yeah and they are not the ampa ye de mu die ni mu amu tubi ekum wan hwe wu ya ye tubi e be kama wo nso no wu say ye de wo ko war ene asodafo ye de wo mo ko peacekeeping wo mo ko hwe say asomdwe aba no enso so ne be na wo
enso so wo mo say wo ye warring faction akonfo mienu na asia ena mo de asia ni mo apply mo tactics ne mo strategy aye etimi akum enipa ha ne ha nyina afanu nyina etimi ko aye no ye war another battle peacekeeping enye so ko pattern tokwa United Nations eye kuo bi a amansan nyina to bo mu kuo no say ye hwe se akumwie be ba o memu eni se tokwa bi fi country mienu bi a na wo mo adi ano baba ye na amami enu na ko nyina agya kum say ye pe akumwie ntino peacekeepers ye deploy womo ewo oman no so ehie so ana ba bia womo aka bebre no ta grofo eye peacekeepers womo
peacekeepers no womo ntutuo nkumu ana womo ede na womo
Dabi yan tutuo ammo ta peacekeepers no wodi ne say agmoni e dia sha won san say why ye say emma this side enko this side.
Okay.
Enuti no why your checkpoint bebre e checkpoint no ya kwantimpon e kwanketwa se womma we emfa atuo ne moba emfam womma we so fa atuo ne moba emfam wadwuma aye no ho no e na report on overflight
eno no afanu no a wo mo kuntokwa ne nyina eti ase saa ene obi person odi bi cross a ukodu saa checkpoint na hu peacekeepers na ye ne wo mo kasa mo mo gitum
yes wo mo gitum
okay
ebo wa na akwa ye no baba ye but ye mie gate na mo wa nkwa wuntimi now the atai ebo wa eka arm element no headbone afọ no wo mo ndi kokko wo mo ya no mo di attempt but ya bane nko isa say ye professional soldiers ntino ni ye nya kasapa bi akasa kire wo mo e ba de ye din a what company for mo free United Nations headquarters or we the federal headquarters no mo nyina abam no mo penny for at the highest level akasa no mo de training mobile
enti na ye ka kire mu asensi sudia se Ghana fo yi a wo ho akoka enam sa Hezbollah fo yi a enei won mo akote United Nations peacekeepers wo mo camp na chi akoto ituo ana topa yakọ Israel na Israel retaliate adu aka Ghana foi sa Ghana foi adu aka wo mo ankose wo mo kokontokwa ene nye ntokwa ekoso Israel any US ni Iran ntemu ntina wo mo koho
el pepepe ye ntokwa pata ene wo mo koye enti ho wo fra wuntimi ntituo we a peacekeeper wuntimi ntutuo agise abade din se wo de tete ho self protection se arm element bi attack wo bra wo ko ba bi an wa tutu no kura mpo no se wodwini ho yie to aho wo de report no ko na fe ye ma otumi se ampa tutu na jo wo se ya wo peacekeeping and ye wo enforcement peace enforcement ni de authorities no ma apply say ye force no ama peace na ba ho enu nti no ye kwatuo wan pene a ye betutuo ni bi e dia stopo
Okay.
But United Nations peace and keeping order, you declare peace enforcement order. Liberia and Sierra Leone, and I declare peace enforcement. I have forced one so Upe, Yade, Asumbiano Eba, and if Portugal group from a Basano and a mini war. I have walk a crack, but at the end of the day, no, Asumbiatin I walk. But United Nations, yet, a massa, be a peacekeeping, Utio Crano, Osha United Nations, one more year, Bicrana, Bob will be a says you Crano, now a bubro, Abrono Macra, Aqua, the play room. Like I said, and Tushio,
I see.
But warrior fascists say Hezbollah, woman, Lebanon, and now one more timid time and brother no time be
okay.
A year Palestine and after Gaza as well. Hamas and warring factions. Our war, one could see Israel. Yeah, 3 years back, one quarter Israel, Kumnipam, thousands and over. At Achichi be at one call. Hamas, a friend say, Gaza war. Emma Israel, Jai, Togo, also for so many years. They say one more say Palestine for
But so Major, and she Akoban say sojafoɔ a wɔn mo mmienu mo prenimo ɛyɛ critical ɛna afei baako a wa traumatize no nti ɛbasa ɛyɛ deɛ yɛde wɔn mo ba fie ana wɔn kɔ wɔ United Nations ɛdin mu nti no current as we speak tell say deɛ wa traumatize no bɛba to his or her normal state no ɛne wɔn mo prepare no yɛbɛhwɛ wɔn mo ho atɔ wɔn no ɛbɛyɛ ho ayɛ deɛ de wɔn mo ba fie ana United Nations is going to take care of them.
United Nations will take care of them because United Nations peace United Nations for them. Even though country be no ɛwɔ wɔn mpanyinfoɔ wɔn nhyehyɛeɛ nti no say akasa no under the banner of United Nations and wɔn wɔ hɔ.
Okay.
United Nations no wɔ medical facilities ɛwɔ even country be a position. Asane ɛwɔ United Nations headquarters wɔ no. Yɛwɔ hospital kɛseɛ paa nso wɔ hɔ a ɛte sɛ aburokyire die doctors firi different countries wɔn na form medical call no wɔn bɛhwɛ wɔn operation biara asana wokɔ Beirut anaasɛ aman biara wɔ hɔ a ɛbɛn hɔ no ɛnso yɛwɔ big hospital sɛ Ghana ni bi mpanimfoɔ bi wɔn kyerɛ wɔn anaasɛ wokɔ hospital a yɛde wokɔ amanɔne ɛkɔsɔ ayareɛ no.
Okay.
Wɔn de sɛ wɔapira wɔ amanɔne hɔ a yɛmfa wo ma Ghana sɛsɛi agye sɛ ɔmɔ hwɛ wo ama woate apɔ ne yɛse bɛtoa wɔ yarehwɛ so
ɔman Ghana ɛntimi nka sɛ deɛ ayɛ nti no n'adehyɛ nti no Ghana yɛ ɔpte sɛ yɛgye adehyɛ abɛfie aba abɛhwɛ wɔ mo yɛntimi ɔpte saa
wobɛtumi na wode ne ba Ghana na sɛ ayareɛ mu yɛ dea wode ne kɔ aburokyire ane ne wɔpira wɔ aburokyire hɔ a wo sɛ mede ne kɔ Ghana wode ne kɔ Ghana kɔyɛ dɛn yɛayarehwɛ no yɛayɛ bi ayɛ no yɛyɛ adeɛ deɛ nanso yɛntwa aborɔfo no mfidie a aborɔfo no wɔ ɛyɛ yi no ɛsomani na ansɛ yɛ ne yɛnya candes nom ne adeade wɔ Ghana ba tete no a yɛkɔ anyi ɛnyɛ first time a ɛtuo aka Ghana ni anaasɛ new accident wɔnya apira ɛwɔ peacekeeping area hɔ yɛkɔ a yɛde wokɔkɔ wura afidie mu atoanse hɔ a afidie no a yɛde wobɛwura mu no baabi a temateɛ biara wɔ bɔdi no nyinaa ne ɛfɔ wɔ computer so ɛdi ano Ghana ha yɛ ni bi enti no straight away baabi a mogya akɔgyina biara no na wɔn ayɛ no wɔakeke no tɛntɛntɛntɛntɛm afei na wo ne wɔafare gyina no ma Ghana ha ebia na yɛnyɛ saa mfidie no wo ne mmoa no atoa no nanom wɔ nseɛ no ɛbɛtumi ayɛ accident ɛbɛtumi ayɛ sɛ tue no aka wɔ
yɛbɛka ahabom bɛnyenyam bɛwie a yɛde bi bɛsa wɔ a bɛyɛ yɛ na mogya no koraku awie.
That's it.
Okay, so Major Kafra Minjo, Major Ntino say, Akoba ni say, yeah, Akoba ni say, was say assign the soldier for me and sa, Eko kan ho na say ya na tie numbers no, omu jani say na biem abasa soldier for na yede ko mo na aya na camp ehu bi ewuro mo ana.
Oh, I soldier for na adwuma. Unim say ye cooperation bia ye de fundaka ko. Unim sa.
Ɛne sɛ woka kyerɛ me ɛnɛ
Wote ɛno ano wo cooperation bia ye de fundaka ko se Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, Hefa. Baby ye de fundaka ko. Lebanon kra ye kwa ye de fundaka ko. Because casualty is allowed. A operational area bibi betumi asi ama obi awum ye de watu. Na no nkyerɛ sɛ kwa ye tikoko. But ekoko si a eti allow casualty rate be said bibi betumi asi. Anu ntino se di nipa 1000 e ko ya. Na ye di saa nipa 1000 be mienu ana miensa epia enya hwe enu de ye betumi ama obi aye omo adwuma ma wo mo. But eto tikesi a ana ye hwe se de wo mo be fi a ye betumi ama obi akọ replace wo mo ewo wo mo adwuma no de wo mo ye no se ye hwe na se sinto bebe mu a ne ama obi akọ replace ko wo kwa United Nations man number figure do wo mo kọ no battalion strength so we 1000 and over 1000 plus e was say number no and at every point in time because United Nations boka etua soja ni bia ka ewo ho e de mawo government now government dey etua e dey bia to entire boot any cars no ni ade na e di bi so aye o pay am aye o pay die ma na say the only be to bibi ewo ho no even though United Nations and what the but yeah the Mao country now country aye but the Cocopato accident is yesterday yaba United Nations will take home because United Nations year what time war say we cramp on the baba United Nations compensate you over Ghana and so Ghana you will compensation at the Mao bra a triacro war or several or memo
okay
you bet me ama say no ya ye hwe we ade e wo ti akwa o mo kwa akoye o madwuma okay se buru so na so o mo ntimi ntoa so nya adwuma no ye to o mo ade na say ye de e bi ba akoche o mo na wo mo e wo nyina United Nations bepi o mo ka enu ti ye fa ama ne nkonko buru number no so o bra o mo area of population yes baby a mo chifu peace no but ye do o mo ba Ghana say na wo say ye de ebi kokko hye wo mo anan e ma number no figure no United Nations ehia say wo de ye adwuma wo no e so entie
okay major ma menna wase awie na ye nkomo ye ndi andi wie na me bo anesu ke beto aso na ye enkomodi ama ye hu the risk involved say ye the soldier for not even war and as a peacekeeping kura no a risk aya na ewo mu ni binie ebre bi yete say sojafo bi akọ peacekeeping abama wo mu pedie ma na say allowances bi aga wo say ye de ma wo mu na ban nyamfa wo mu kra ma ne be ya asem kroyim minim say yes operation we ya bia ye fa nhye fridge nyame ya adom an next week ye bedi sa nkomo na fe ye hu the risk involved no the allowances and afi kwen fa sutua na minim say we ya bi na ada no nso na ekoka mu na ada so ka mu a na fe Ghana fo nye the clear picture interview ma men na wase next week baby a be hwe na mate ho ama kakre
yo me de ho ma mo abre nyina ya ye djuma no a che be sebra ye guso a ye boam ti security ni de ye say wo wi a wo afie kura mpora wo ye veteran ni say wakọ serve o man asebo ewiase kuro ni nyina ti ye wo veteran associations wo Ghana wo bi Nigeria wo bi obia wo bi na e nyina bomu a akwakoye World Veteran Federation country will be na continental group aside about the world one no me na me treasurer general headquarters wo Switzerland
okay
Geneva
okay
me na me treasurer general me hwe o sika temso enti no bidi mu akotire pa ye ne United Nations ene to agene ehwe ma asumbiye ba etokoye aba baabia no World Veteran Federation ye huwom ye twa na mo say asumbiye ba ye de ni asumbiye because ya kunto kwani bia Iran Iraq war American generals Russian generals UK generals Ghanaian generals enyina ya ka ho Eti ya to kwakata no. Ana say your contribution no. Na United Nations. Asum bo man pa. Ah to say it me tua na mo.
Okay.
We ni nyina no to kwa ba nyina na efi tua na mo.
Okay.
Di next time ya ba ye be di nyina we ni nyina ho.
Eno nko veteran e de na mo ya fa ho ntini amebo a nesu ki be hwe ne so ntino majewie da say.
Yes me da say be.
Ntino Major Derrick Odro, former Deputy Defense Minister, and yenine din komono na so da adwuma nso no wayemu ebiye pantini ya kaos akateche on Oyerepa 100.7. We are live on Oyerepa TV, Facebook on Oyerepa Radio na afi Oyerepa TV Ghana. Wo search in Facebook awonsa ebe kayen afi nkomo aye die no. Production line 0540793213 and on what the WhatsApp message befa so and our voice note tieni emfre voice note befa so and our WhatsApp message at the screen so voice note and our WhatsApp message what the befa and on so na wetimi ayen sapapepe emfre na yetimi ayen wo ho e de abron so na bie phone lines ehoma ye de befa course ne de no beto mo hwe Facebook ni so no leave your comment there na yetimi atwa so ho de amount but baby ye du so ye ba behwe entokwa na esi Israel ni United States of America ka bomu a wo mu atu Iran so sa no santokwa no ena ye pese ye hu no e de na akofo santokwa na ba eno no nkomo ye di ni sisi ewu ni se akwa akopiem wo Lebanon nkura Ghana sojafo topa yini bi etimi akwakọ kan wo mo nti no ya ne ene fraud prevention expert and as a consultant security consultant wo amane so Yera Richard Kumado ye ne no ndin komo ne yenhwe eba no security bambo mu nsem a ne nim de ho no emu odo ye pa Mr. Kumado, good afternoon.
Afternoon, mina.
Boss ye da se pa say me betene fidikase we so na empanimfo amunim die wo enyoma topics aye di mu nkomo no munim die wo mu wo nkan ne ye fremo na mugitumu a aya na ye me ni gye pa esan se mumu bi se ne ye hia mu ase dia de wo se ya hwefo ne etiefo ne hunu entiase wo so mu no mu na mu betimi ne ya chenche no ewe de ebre bia no ye ya hoho ase ye frewo a woti yen so ye da ase pa
Mina me da ase yanko.
Aha enti no edie na akofa ba ye te baby ye te sa mfa se de 8 nie ye se Israel ne US aka bom eto ase Iran so bambo mu se edie na akofa sa asem we aba
Enti Enyama bebre na kofa we ba ye but ye bisaya on say dem important na kofa particular way ni di ba ye obi antimi aka because uko America omo bebre o ma kan sem bebre they are not speaking the same language and ya follow geopolitics we monitor global experiences and activities no Obia bisa said, them pa na kofa particular way, bomb way di buyer. The reason is you call Greenland World Economic Forum. And American president can say, or for me, World Peace Board. And the World Peace Board, no. Amafa said he wants to bypass the UN. And you see countries should join. Ebimu said they will not join. And I see countries should pay money. Ebimu said they will not pay. Then the second thing on the table was almost Gaza. Gaza, only Israelis find issues who call Gaza and West Bank. I bomb is the brain. Almost about the former government, former Prime Minister Tony Blair, the interim Prime Minister. No much say almost me build up Gaza now, and I almost demarcate some levels of money now to rebuild Gaza. And see, this is where we were. This is where we were because last year, America bombed Iran. America President Kokan said, Iran now more person more developing nuclear bombs. No, so any bomb now or 2 years no, what destroy the dia. And see now man for say now so we see what to bomb what destroy the dia. When no, what is it there again to be destroyed? What is it? What is the issue? And of course, issue nearby. And this is where we are as at now. Meanwhile, last year, Iran ni Iraq, Iran ni Israel now some level of disturbances. No, it lasted for about 10 to 12 days. When I start here, no, there is 2 verses 1. You name how many days is going to last. Now, every bomb you see being thrown, whether successfully or failure, it will cause implications.
That's right.
Number 2, it will health implications. Number 3, every conflict, every war has economic and financial implications and effects. Now, implications and effects, it doesn't only affect the countries involved, but it affects everybody in the world. And in Ghana, you can say, your foreign policy, say, we are friends of all and enemies of none. And we believe in 3 things. 1, self-governance by the people. Number 2, dialogue. And number 3, diplomacy. Unfortunately, they don't believe in our foreign policy or do it the way we do it. And this is just a little overview of where we are and how things have played out.
Okay, so so na dia nsembia yatia one of the reasons behind the attack Israel together with US omo opposing on Iran so but so yako Greenland World Economic Forum yako then US are proposing World Peace Board. The expected countries are not person more joining and come introduce one joining and then they also stood against the payment of Sikasam International said no successful. But no and one tia saying how say possible and can soon so you say you United Nations I think say and you might be saying to kwa be when you see a warm peacekeeping near their comma as you to me ba and nanka the World Peace Board in our US a proposal nanka ne jumane United Nations and so never nanka bebem.
The opposite say he wants to bypass the United Nations. He wants to bypass the United Nations, and there's a reason for setting up the United Nations.
That's right.
And see, because yes, the United Nations were mohono. Almost create the UN Security Council. And they are one of the genesis of many troubles in the world. Because as Africans, we don't have representation on the UN Security Council. Now, call UN Security Council, it has always been 3 versus 2. But Africa no voice war. OSHA in recent time, UN Security Council struggles in dealing with conflicts across the group. Because more issues about resource mobilization, more issues about international law not being respected, more issues about people flouting their own UN rules, and more issues about distribution of resources or more. And to cover the buyer crown, and yet UN can say countries where your provisions say more, and come up for the hajaki vaccine and call some other places. And the people want to bypass the UN and create many more problems. One of the bypassing of the UN standard protocol is there are 2 groups of people. You're from combatants and you're combatant. You're from law enforcement and you're from peacekeepers. Who you're peacekeeping and nobody attacks you. Who you're combatant, even in terms of war and as a full-blown war, nobody attacks you because yes, Anna, you breach international law. And the power me try say, as Africans, we need to define our foreign policies combinedly as an African to suit our own desire as an African countries combined. Because people don't respect international law the way it is here.
That's right.
People don't even value it at all. Anything like bombing Ghanaians no more Lebanon. Because omo peacekeepers, omo law enforcement officers. Anything now bombing school children to kill their families. Omo combatants. Omo civilians and their heavy children. And these are some of the things. And it starts from the formation of the UN. people don't respect the UN platform, then the UN Security Council, Amafo thinks that Africa will lack a voice there, particularly issues that concern the 54 African countries.
One say Africa any position where UN Security Council because already countries like America, China, Russia, and Iran, almost form alliance with certain countries a banner who obi to me support omo. So where US ni Israel expect US krampo no edu baby kra na omo form alliance to extend that there are countries omo free say omo wonu bi ehia omo a they force them to form alliance with them with the US. But when it comes to our side of the world as Africa, our inability to come up with a good foreign policy, a bit me the clear direction as is to the kind of countries that we align ourselves with them, you know, and then I'm a baby I was a CI.
Many are number one, but number two, and there are so many groupings in the West. So the latest one here, the Global South.
That's right.
And since someone who said President, State of the Nation address, you know, one or two lines about the Global South.
Sure.
Omar follow global politics and I said geopolitics. No, when he said it, they didn't really understand. But he was talking about foreign policy, and he was talking about your sovereignty, and he was talking about your security, and he was talking about your determination. And so for us, we are more aligned with the global South. But because they say a foreign policy in my leverage, you know, we belong to all manner of groupings. Then you also have the latest one I have from BRICS Plus.
Exactly.
BRICS Plus, yeah. Brazil, Russia, India,
Brazil, China, South Africa, will be.
And then all manner of countries have joined.
Mm-hmm.
And it is left for Ghana to say we are part of BRICS. Because that's the direction we are heading towards to. But we call other places like Shanghai, we belong to other groupings. Africans as an independent country, just like all other countries, you know, we belong to other groupings. But I agree with you, sir. If as a nation we follow our foreign policy and ensure that this is our foreign policy, any problem aligning with any other person. But then a freedom of choice. All other countries in the world have groupings. What we need to do in Africa is leadership. Your political leadership creates all manner of problems for us. And it creates all manner. We share the Sahel regions, somewhere three. Now within the Sahel side, no, 7 countries in the world. But and then three, they recognize themselves as three.
That's right.
Ghana, need Sahel for no problem. War security arrangement. Anything ya detect sending defense attaches to their country, no, because was security arrangement at the highest level.
That's right.
And one of the reasons why you deploy security defense attaché, because all embassies have intelligence attaché already from the research department. So these are some of the things we have done to take advantage of your foreign policy. And say leadership is key. Working out something good for yourself to guarantee your safety is key. But yes, you war all manner of adamfofua. Nyama ye ni Ghana hano, they will come to our aid.
Okay. So if I come back to Iran, I didn't say Iran are threatening Israel. Ebrebia etwemu say. In fact, omu Iran for omu ehu Israel say enye country or maya e was say or exist. And they are try omu possible best to say omu wipe Israel to extend that omu build a nuclear weapon. And no nankro for say Israel who are threatening no. The process I want to build this nuclear weapon a doom pempen so be a woman strike here that she be how and omo ally US SQ support abo woman
open soldier for cancer last year bombi and what destroy bibia
sir
it's all no kai nya obi ana kai no kai and say why destroy bibia dey akoye dem ana kabi Because one now can you say you have destroyed everything.
That's right.
And nothing is left. So do you have credibility issue? Are you lying? Are you lying to the word?
Say one more dear bina ye film commonasi ya wo kan ye. Senka.
If you want to go to war, and your Congress who must approve the war.
Okay.
And you going.
Okay. And
so because you yourself, your statements are all making is inconsistent with your action. You have thrown the whole world into chaos.
Now you say material wo Kenya say na you say omo hide behind say Iran are threatening Israel pain. Na omo build a nuclear weapon. They are just hiding behind way na yedi to aso omo so.
No, my counsel, I say Israel position is say Iran shouldn't have a nuclear weapon.
Exactly.
Because Iran has threatened that they will wipe them off the surface of the earth.
That's right.
But so for last year for Bombi no can say he has wiped out everything. And he say how you know.
Well, maybe a bit me aba say he got it wrong.
No, many I maybe and when you get it wrong, tell the whole world say you've gotten it wrong.
Okay.
Because these are higher levels of national sovereignty and security. One can is now. Other ones now when Iran war alliance friends, can say, can say, you have destroyed everything. We agree with you. Yes, that is the problem.
So,
transparency, credibility, leadership, communication. That is what we are talking about. Because many I said, bad street fighter. When in South Africa and I said Ghana, I said, bad street fighter. Nobody wins, nobody loses.
That's right.
Now, you know, when you're street fighter, that fight, it doesn't end today, it doesn't end tomorrow. Any day, they are best fight.
Yeah, fight it.
Now, I say, all of us have even died, our children will continue that fight. And yeah, it's in a command to Onya Sama, you can say, Mumpramensha.
That's right.
Because the Benya say, you can't, rather than say, you best start this street fight. Because someone named say, implication of street fight, nobody wins and nobody loses.
That's right.
Now, street fight is a formula name. And I mean, every moment you say stone, every moment you say castle,
exactly.
It changes at any time. So, and then, me know your fight, now, and can far about a journey, or try 24 about a journey. Another time, I got it for all the tribes may change at any time.
Yeah.
That is the problem with the street fight. So, you don't start a street fight when you are not saying the right things. We have a problem. And the problem now, was is here because I'm not for Bisa said, what is the issue? So that there could be justification at the UN Security Council. If there are no justification, the same way you can veto it, other people can veto it. Now, who create a problem for your economy? It affects everybody, so everybody will wake up. And that is where we are.
So, we in a street fight, yeah, start yenim bra and the as soon as so a war. If you say my assume so at a
so say yeah reserve for 5 to 6, 7, 8 weeks. And you can say Thor should be invested into. Now reserve you say 3 months, 6 months, now investment, equipment, technology, enlargement so that Thor can produce at the highest level.
And this I
because Thor is making money.
That's
so
right.
If we can put in money for Thor to expand and produce at the highest level.
But looking at the way we do things here in Ghana, no, now we to quite your bomb say to be chantem, but a travel 3 months, 5 months, 6 months to say the Kenya. Said the year and you more Ghana, you bet me I take decisions. I and your mama yet me see that gap 9 on 1 here. A day a hunsun so money I want to bebre you bet me answer.
Yeah, no, there are 4 things you can do. One, no here policy. New houses built in Ghana, all of them should be using gas. No electricity. So that we could divest our power consumption.
Okay.
The universities and the hospitals should use solar. Renewable. Then you're also talking about building another gas plant. So that will process our gas here.
Okay.
Then number 3, crude, even though we have signed some of those forward contracts, when this contract and let's be bold enough to say that we will refine some aspect of your crude in Ghana. Because oil no but only capacity because what's any contractor almost 2 hours no their call. But the good thing is that you have the West Africa gas pipeline and gas. And see when most people are using gas, then you also have the likes of Dangote, who you can talk to in Nigeria to give you crude and copper high seas Iran for blocking Ubenya problem. Then internationally, you can also depend on your colleagues in other countries because Hormuz or China ships in Faho. China ships Kwana Yama Mukwansa Mufaho. And yes, any Iran any problem there because Ubekaya president sent military attack to Iran.
That's right.
And say you can't any Russians they can place a phone call to Iran to allow you to use the Hormuz or Russia itself will come to our aid. And now say Angola, money, other countries or more Africa also produce food that they can give it to us. But that is even not the issue. The issue is price in the back up because they demand the supply.
That's right.
And it's a price no call up over here a lot of forest. And see, if we are able to manage our forest environment in this so well, major issues to say other countries are only specialized facilities with Benya. And Tina, they are politicians, but so almost turn your national assets. No, you can't say you're wrong. Yeah, store Oma running it down, some so and they store your profit. Almost like a bad. And so those are some of the things. We need a policy in that regard. But this whole thing about politicians who are not resourceful enough, who take crazy political decisions for us and benefit themselves and their cronies, a day is going to come with national security determination. Then you say you need a national airline, you need a national refinery, you need a national ABCD. One year with national security guarantees can be challenged.
Wow. Boss, me now I see na. I think say baby I will raise you know the baby I would see you know and only a serious issue was say ya share ni mu ya share so yie pa enti no nyame adomo next week ye bedi hu nkomo e bedi eno nkomo next week ye bedi because ehoro na wo say ye boss pa na mpanimfo no because dia wo kan me yemu ahyeme kakra because I see this to be a long-term policy here. Nke wo say ade bia ya ne de da danke bezi say nde enti no even if we are starting now na ntokwa wei air travel to 3 months 4 months 5 months kra no a esunsun so na ebe kan because dia wo kan say ya ebe take even years kra ansa na eson popoye no eson fa so na yetimi enya.
Some of them we can do it immediately.
Okay.
And we be medium term, we be long term because structure no order that.
Okay.
Technology no order that.
Okay.
Manpower will order that. And in your here say you just have to did 1, 2, 3, 4 people and put it together. You are good to go.
Because me when you say you build a new gas processing plant, it will take us more than a year.
No, look at yesterday first time no na any processing plant.
That's right.
And we were flaring our gas. Is that not?
That's right.
And I take a decision say you say. So it is doable. Yeah, first one. Yeah, second one. Platform no structure no technology no.
Okay.
Can easily be done. The land is there.
Okay.
You can do it. About national airline, the manpower is there. The knowledge is there. You can do it. So let's ask ourselves because now some president can say. They are coming to improve Terminal 2. Say only the importance of Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3, then you will understand, say, your car, you know, a major national security ship.
That's right.
And no, and take you a long time because you can do it. And
you have the blueprint.
Exactly. They have started doing something about it. Usha strategy, I had this Terminal 3. And in the normal structure, if it takes 1 year today, it will take 6 months.
That's right.
Because the structure is there, the technology is there, we have lived with it, we know it. We need to be determined in getting things done as a nation. In Ashanti region, what is the capacity? what do they really need? Then you provide it strategically. But say in the future where your back is against the wall, you will suffer.
But where the me bomb pie say that crowd there one Saturday you benya with studio. No. Ne the 2 hours in the Ghana and come on.
Thank you. More invite me,
me pacho mate. Thank you. Ye da se pa. Ya wo say ye bom punu mu a mu bie ma ye da se pa ene obrawie. Okay. Enti enye easy o. Among Ghana we have a long way to go. Now, what you say come on ye dey ba this is super pe. You see, this is the reason why in fact ya wonyema bi wo ho ananke wo se ya hyehyɛ anke besisu na ntokwa bi sei na wonche ya se covid abana ntokwa wo Iran na ye oye bakuti ye tu bi wo ha na asɛm no na Mr. Kumodo waka no asɛm no na Mr. Richard Kumodo waka no asɛm no na wo de ato wo no you see enti the reason bi a wo se me start ya me ka kyerɛ wo se me ti ya se sixth match Ghana woda na Ghana fo bi ni age na mbebu no to efe de efe nice success match aba Ghana fo akope Ghana jersey na ehwe na Ghana colors ye de in fact ene mehu ni say content creators pa this year omo de omo huji mu bebre no eye wo omo de ekoba ko omo animu a no omo create no omo efe na efe de na momo no I am telling you say independence na ye nya no eson faso a ebesi 69 years after no ye nya ye enti no me hu ni say especially with this fourth republican regime fourth republic 1992 eba besi afia ye wo mi the year 2026 34 years ago this fourth republican regime I am telling you say ya in fact ya boy ya ho modern akoye nim kakra e wo nneema ba ko mienum me ade ba ko a meka say eye mieni gisem ie pa wo Ghana after independence na abantungu Kwame Nkrumah ba ye abantungu kwa ye ye two third republic no ye tugu ya afi na chire no ya sign back constitutional rule mo ande ye wo fourth republic ya me yi first second and third in afrim because achievement ayenya ho no it was unprecedented entino na ye mu bi nimu say this fourth republic ye before the achievement ayenya the first second and third republic ye tugu ya abantungu ba mu nyina no eno no should have been our foundation to build upon ni eno no ye fapemwa ye siesi so a nanka biaya ya peso man Ghana edina no enne sa fapem no nanka ye be siesi so but rather no this fourth republican no what destroy foundation no and it's a fact in fact state-owned buildings in houses state-owned build to say the ana Mr. Kumodo Okano state-owned build adan estate ne insase ne edwopade na ye o man Ghana ye ne ayade no this fourth republic ya to emu bebre no that is the foundation ya was say build upon but we've destroyed all of them. And to do sixth match in a Samanfonia Gino na Sister Man 1957 Ghana independence they were like Massa. May I am around. Oh, I am telling you the fact. And me did say I have only chief of Brena me be after 69 years of independence. Yeah, appointed and mebuna one more quantity yes at a for. Yeah, appointed and mebuna one more quantity yes nurses. Yeah, appointed and mebuna one more entity yes midwives. Yeah, appointed and mebuna more quantity entity yes we are doctors. Now for you go classrooms so woman ko chira de. You woman go health centers, hospitals, polyclinics. sɛ wɔn mo nkɔ sanyade wie a wɔn mo wie a wɔsɛ wɔn san baba mmɔnten so bɛyɛ demonstration ansa yɛtua wɔn ka bɛkasa ɛde wɔn nsɛm fa media houses kasa 69 years of after 69 years of independence, and you are happy with this? You are happy with this? No. And adeɛ baako a yes, keep your voice messages coming. Now we say binom de on voice message into no 0540793213 no. And on me so man frɛ for either message or WhatsApp message and our voice note fa so ya bɛbɔ ama. Na mo amohwɛ Facebook ni nso no, leave your messages there. Ya bɛka ni nyina ama. Na nche bia nso be phone lines na tum di ama mo. Listen. Ghana yaji independent after 69 years of independence. Yaji ampa se fahudi e wose ye jifi kwasi kokko a ofi Britain ba ye be di wo man Ghana so sa fahuni di ampa 6th March 1957 yaji fahudi no afiri wo mu nsem yaji sa fahudi no yaji ye fahudi afiri wo mu nsem ayampa. But the truth of the matter is that Oman Ghana, this fourth Republican regime, no, yenji ya fahudie mfi corruption semu da one of the major things. How Oman Ghana, Oman impuntu ne kanko, corruption, katasise, project, kankan, dream. Yenji ya fahudie mfi corruption semu da. The next thing, ampa. 6th March 1957 ye found in if you cause Britain ye found in this fourth Republican regime at the next thing I yent minji ye found in free mo a division in papemu ha ya dia man yosam NPP NDC ya chow man mu mienu say 10 ya di NPP ni NDC ya dia chow man mu mienu enti ye found in free division yendi ye fa hodie emfi corruption him sese ametra mekan asem bia meka obi de wo hwa me de wo tie me ye obesusu se amanyoko bia wodom asem ni kotia no obepam na amanyoko bia ye ni opponent atare asem sese a obepam asem sese a that is the level of division ye de amanyosam apapai wo manyim. So on the 6th of every March bia me I am not happy. So if you are watching me this afternoon, if you are listening to me, don't be happy. Because the very foundation that we expect our leaders to build upon after the first, second, third republic, this fourth republic, they've destroyed it. No. They've destroyed it. When you be a man in Casano crying, my catch was if you are, and penning for cry, mammy who come and met me, a year and year, Busimaka had that. Ahana kura nkwana ye kan wo Ghana ha nyina ne wiase nyina wonye sa ne kura obebriada. But I will always tell you the truth. In fact, this fourth Republican, the togetherness, oneness, and kapomu was so man Ghana and ye kan ye hubom na you're fighting for one common goal. I mean the development of this nation. We are still enslaved with divisionness. Yendi yahu ya papemu. The next thing, I have forgetfulness. You will free your home. Yendi yahu free a will free da. And it is true. Ebrebi, the current president told us that we were suffering from short memory. And many it is true. You will, in fact, this if you look at how we do things now, especially for the past 34 years. What if 69 anymore? You refer your hair, you refer your cross Ghana, you refer your baby, your free nam. You refer your crab baby, your free nam, young Kaimpo. And see, I refrain quasum yadasuum, and Papamun quasum yadasuum, corruption, catastrophe, your dream, kankai, and quasum yadasuum. We are still in self yadasuum. Yendi ya home free corruption. Yendi ya home free papemo. Yendi ya home free a refrain ho. Ye refrain ho kra. Ehena ye free nam. Ehena ye kro. if I me be following say me be so mind the policy direction our mind Ghana you say a national policy a check direction this is where we are going where is it you fear ho you nim baby aye ho that is the level the kind of nkwasom our ho say kusikoko no ye ho no wono no di ye beto nkwasom mu no ya fa ho di apam no mane ko but ye nia ye ho asade ye ho ewura nkwasom mu piem corruption nkwasom mu empapemu nkwasom mu arefre nkwasom mu yada so nkwasom mu so don't be happy if you are youth we ye pebunu na wo tiemia ema woni nje da say Ghana this 69. So if you go to all my social media handles yesterday, man posted Bibiada. What is there to celebrate? At the end, I was say, what is there? No, what is there? So, after 34 years, I'm on your foba, but that Ghana for a jet to New Year, one more body, one pen, one more, you know, and no more celebrating. No, oh, no. This is not the direction. Your journey from home. Your refi. And she said, hey, you bet me amma. You say Independence Day aba. Ni jini ina ye boss wombo say and brebi o my Ghana. Ni won kwasu ni ade e ho a. E say timi say adwene hu say ye nyina ye kro. Hey, MPPO, NDCO, ni nyina ye amanyo ko my Ghana mbraje atumu say ampa. E amanyo ko e wasa Ghana mbandom. Na akoye amanyo ko e wo ambraje tumu nko ade. Ghana man e be support it. And this will be when people are wunia, obi when this wunia, nem mono, so we end this in this wa bamu, Nadia Oya and yet the bono say you want to do so. Be bold, come on, catch all my way, and not just all mine or the wakumaso. So we MPP ni MPP wa bamu, and power by a wooden number, or a boy was saying no, and yan MPP or ye, a small catcher a Ghana for no, and yan a warrior, be bold. I catch one man you couldn't pay for say, and you sign your catcher Ghana for into your head. But the ayake on one you must say, dear Quabrati hair canon. Namanyo kuna or domino babemuno, what that Ghana for, when Nimsa Quabra can cry, and so that funny what time. That is the level of division. Yade, a man your son a papa or my Ghana. What is there to celebrate? What are you celebrating? And then near command a total waste of money. A command platform, this should be a now the national level, a total waste of money. That is my opinion. You can hold on to whatever opinion you have. You are entitled to that. But this is my opinion. But whatever opinion that you are holding on, so what the explanation I made no, Nasa what you question on say be humble enough, not Jimmy tomb. Be humble enough. Na Jimmy Janitum. So this is no. And yes, saying I was a corner. Anyway. Ghana ni in idea. A bay, I just say, but me, at the end, I was a celebrity. Then was a celebrity. Keep your okay, mammy ko imbra. Mami nko senta simbra na ana me ko bonti ho ana me ko bonti ho me say abonti enne se dia me nya bre o man Ghana ho me yes me ba be ka Ghana asempa e de na okopam white o say han Ghana di ni birthday nti ma me pam white ncha me say abonti enne nka me be pe brack bi ase kura de ai entuma kokko ko gen kura bomtia ma Ghana fo hun se me nya bre a bonti say ani enti no se dia won se obi a meni abre in white bonti ko ba meni bre sa aya na mentanja white sa anyway enti ma menna bonti fashion ase se me meni de bia wotimi pamo atare ehye mi sa na bonti fashion wo santase or santase enti ni design is up and now ngasa very nice pa. And the many sa white the whole year wedding program that invite me much. Into my shabby. And the Bonti fashion was Santase or your opposite was bus stop at Arabia opposite open me. Say a wedding gown, engagement dresses, up and down, kaftan, ɛyɛ ntoma bibia wo bia Ghana bibia abrochire kura atimi frɛ no de hia ne sɛ wode wo picture bɛsɛn no obetimi ahwɛ wo picture akyerɛ wo size esusun wo picture no mu apam atare asɛn ne abrɛw wetua ka bibia yɛ kama bonti timi yɛ ne saba pɛpɛ bonti wo Santase owas bus stop ne opposite we wa mama de da white one on say white na yimi tuntum na pie pa ya be man ka me ho nya fesa so bonti amama ye nice guys ano oh ahon fenso de nka me ni bi but bonti ntare ntie ya nice me ho fesa but eja me fani sa I look fearful eti bonti wo Santase owas bus stop opposite frame 0546 and 0546 041 942 0546 041 942 Bonti Fashion Santase 0546 041 942 na ompam nyoma bi emma 15 minutes after 1 na yebɛn sa pepe nti no voice note na ba mame ni kan bo voice note no me bo voice note ni wi a me bie homa na atom na won so no wafrɛ de wadwenkyerɛ de aba amanfo voice note ye pa nti Independence Day ne de okay nti no mame ni kan emmo wei mame ntie voice note ne bi aba mame ntie wei
Penny the abeka se Ghana wasumdwe sese kwa de entisa o Dwamahama mamosu no Ghana anya refugees ntokwasi Ghana ama Ghana fo bia ya tukofo akotan krofo aman so tisese Ghana kwa asumdwe ne ntisa seti Ghana ha yenim de esisi ipa yeku omo hweboko hwenipa ebo motu okuru mu aku omo Dwamahama be disu ye na me da me kan say Independent 29 na was so ye no kitwa bi no ade nyeska kro na bi no de bewuram ade ye ntweme 69 years ene ya to kokofu ekoko a abosumi no yentimi ntua kokofu oka ayenya presidential staffer Dwamahama topato agu no mu se won koka ntire kwa se mu musika mo de tom mo ne nkyene ne anwa kodi do matem kura se agu so tukọ na kodi do matem agu so ade a teacher for yesi ntua mo ka anet for yesi ntua mo ka 69 years old. 69 years. Name finance minister to minister tua MPs 6.8 billion MP ba kumbia as gracia was at the parliament ho wono atofo wagene de o musika kese de o mutimi tua mo speaker of parliament de woje o yare na yare hwe millions of and munya sika tua na kokoko ni sika a mo sha tisu hwi se sanse se wati kokoko su hwi 25 million kwa Dwamahama se mintua
okay enti no ma menfa mentie foforo nso ewa ha we nso a message enie ma mentie we okay mentie we
hello me papa good afternoon we did say we bia ho ye mama nyina so afisia pa Oyerepa FM Oyerepa TV da mu nyina se sompa mo som ama yaman Ghana na asanteman na wi asafa na nyina ene cheche we bia say afisia ye mentimi emba ho ese minim say producer Richmond eti uya na wafrem unia Dr. Kokuria na mekasai yo aksama mekan de ekoso wi ase no edi we say edu tama ye say edi mpaibo kesia pa na de try o Miami ansa na ina chi say awade be ka o mokuma na o mode akonde ne baba fom ana say de beto ho na ye kan sia ne ye kan yesusu ye nua na moko free say okoba bia wi asefa na nyina o man bia obonya Ghana for hobi esi mumma ye man Ghana pese me bisa say ye man Ghana nti say ye be na foreign affairs ministry ye adiyama abo ye nua na ma omosum ko kopim mo sa o man so no anase ba bia etui anase bompo yesa se kokoko nyina no nti ye wo say ebo abo na ye nua na ma omokopim bo honom kopɛ de obidie no ade aba fie no e wo say ebo mo hu ban
okay ono so na adwenkyere no their foreign affairs ministry ya aboa Ghana for akopiem wo Middle East ho bebia entakwa no wono ma mentie we nti no aya na ode wodin aka ho ma mentie we ye Samuel Wusu okay
Bro, good afternoon. Also, medicine, because I feel myself. I noticed the sign Venezuela cramming a cranker, the cranker. Because Ghana 69 years, who say my dear Daniel? You see, I only my back reading Kuma, workers, and Mr. Richard, a small castle, your petrol reserve. 8 weeks. I know quick. And send me table my PGA so station back. I said, Ghana cry neat. Baby, I did for any big boost. This is casting and I think come to show those in Adama, depending baby then. Because for so being outside my phone, patrol, company now been a year. Moka crack, more crack, go a bit man. This ain't a quick cost 1 year. Then I Ghana, and I'm of from maybe be a demon. Then I Ghana.
I know, as a misunderstanding to a traveler cop, a dear bear 6 months, 7 months, a dinner benchina. Ye did this uncle when you would am penning for a bay and no chinisa. Maminchi last but one voice note to you and may be a full line.
Obama, yeah, good morning. Hey, good afternoon, sorry. Oh, me tio pa fia fu Kenya si. America me fia kra. Asema wo kan nyina correct. Ghana ye ndu baby a ye nya obi a esese ode ye du baby no ye nhwe. Pese me kunya kakra be hye ne ho a o na ne refi se so oboana oman ekoyi adache obewo mma bia ne mma betwa so mfaso ya bi kakra be di ne ho na ne refi openu kwa ne botom enna ye de tribalism ne pesame komunya ne nyomanyom bi a hye ye trim we yese ni nyina ka ho ntina Ghana was square one ti yenya leader o yese obebie nyina ye ni akwa anima na bi ma fa akire na ma starte kakra mba omo ho ntino omo dwen omo kwa mo de ho no kure na wo kan no kure na wo kan blast obi a we a wo kan wo we twi obi obi suye but focus the bia masa Ghana no for now no youth na ya ban na say is solid gina.
Okay, I'll say you to need remember last but one voice note we are now fame beautiful lines na ya to aso free hall.
Hello, good afternoon. Oyerepa. Metie pa na asema wo kan de eno ane dem. Isi apani bia ba Ghana hanoma. Ni butum ne ma ne eno nko a aso kan eno ano no. Timpeni for mpure ka me compact ma me ento ababi because ye nyamfa so bia also. So ati ase ndamas.
Okay, yen so yeda asentino yen fa voice note no NC na afemi mbie phone lines 0322494401 0322494771 na yen fa course so no ento aso emamo 0322494001 0322494401 0322494771. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Femi.
Pacho Udini will be our Casafia.
Femi, Dum Casafia, Josu.
Mamintia,
what are the Fatao, said they are welcome.
Buntia, my wife.
Yeah, share in Mameka in Ghana. That means the real full power Ghana, and they say, you need Deputy Minister of Health. Say, you need the hospital, you need bed with the the Deputy Minister of Health in a parliament, MP, in a parliament, you be speaker beside Deputy Minister say, a banner will chair, Ekatus, the 111, I went to the Tina, Tadi women Abba. You want to show my way more, said the Okano. Say, we are binding with you, then I said, Mamino, Abani Unity. You come to me, in a parliament as the Deputy Minister of Health. Shadipan Kwansiri. Say, okay, I get 111. I assume it's a banner and yet initiative now. And the Kadia message now be putting in place the health of my enemy as you are in government. Now, and then one yame ABS. Yet, Timonu, now you see our Ghana Kokobo to me 28 Makuba 6. to me topical very big 112 it can innovate the CNA Cocobo fee na Coco Queen some yen and Namo dress or bar men and Nako it's all the pressure Bruce because of what to be here will be better to 8 million papa it comes to a point that the piano you see 5 months you talk because you can't move that about him.
Your point is well made. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, I'm in far away. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho Dini baby Akasefia.
But the promo for Mikassi, I think we're going to Floyd last.
Ashankogwa.
Yelati.
Mamintio.
Masa we ebo abaso pa kana no kwesi agency 9 years mo yawo masa obeze kurasia pa braye brewe kura ha e kame se o man no o man mo japade e phone e de e di mo dodo de na time phone bre masa na me ya se me tu ko empo na me hu kwala na se be o mo yare na o mo ase be mo fo kwa ko so ko ni safa shop no masa na ya yawo o so mai pa be ganta ta so mai ko dua yes, and I say at me forward. I can't be impressed for what I put him about. Let me say, we'll be able to come up with you can down one matter. What's my CB? If the Gamma won't buy it, then the man about 2 from the course 3,001. I come back to you back and you may go through so. What the hell?
Mammy, in fact, where you are.
A man more than I didn't pay for the thank you.
Medase, your point is well made. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Pacho Dini be Akasefia.
Pacho Femi Jibi, because that's what I answer.
Bo Dini be
Femi Jibi.
JB.
Because that's what I answer.
And most I see what Montemi be my brother Benson are working.
Most I
oh, okay, Mamintio.
Okay. Someone more can read your son and make some argument. Petro, someone I can't say I can't now. Petro Bishop, yes, it can be. Because I mean, city I say, Petro will for so movie. Some yen and not be a matter of fact, and that's you the material as one more so. And what you learn, open, and you mean a child no Beneco. Every day I didn't know who you we are not and this is what I do. Yakoba ya dominate. It's a say that baby. If I done the petrol on my answer, agree mamma at my hands on. You can have my person. Yeah, a sunny ajaba. A more I don't know, is a good quota, a dear, Vietnam, Nina or man, and Sunny Cocadia more member by Yamay. A couple with the engine. But I know who's for say. You will see a home be I say and correct because you encourage you free banner than until you pay. You not you educate Pebble here, force I can say and to 2 years. Yeah, this year or memo, there's a much liberty and answer their film. It was it.
Open men so made I say, my main far for Froha. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, we ain't us into main so my main far for Froha. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho Dini baby Akasefia.
Pacho Fema Jawsi, Mukasafu, Achama Mpatasi.
Ajawsi Mamintio.
Chief said ye can or Mamudi said Tibuko. Na in fear Jusia and crying. Said Ghana or Nipan or Yadia and Coco or Dakwalibia. When your Dr. Krama, young Shano, and a Ticano. Nipa ni sa ana timani and ready and na no yonko ana wakoto lu problem o dem no na me pede bye.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, ja.
Pacho Dini baby Akasefia we.
Pacho friend ko ba me nsa me kasa feeding ko.
Name Mamintie we.
Da masini wonji mapa mo ya magana. So this. Okay Edding, Ghana, Edding, what you know, Ayana,
Utibayo, you baby out to Bayo,
say you're 69 years after independence, and I will be a gentleman. You penny for them now to more dinner to some community also. There's all you know, I won't just say.
And no corruption, no, not and not that president to crack.
So they will be back. So if it's a petrol, yeah, will be by another petrol. Offer. Ghana petrol you too high. Ghana chauffeur with my essay. Ghana petrol you too high. Ghana chauffeur with crack. A new 3%. Many pa. Ghana near no look far by and cry. Commission only on a social Ghana morning in our day.
My morning in our deal.
Tano di petrol ni ba yenu onu ti susun Ghana morning in our day. Any to say petrol. I am person community also. 69 years are working. If you say, allow me back, Massey. Will you say, wage ho? As I say, when you're not doctor for you, 2 million, I'm a private man. I can't buy who go for back and you have to make you know, baby, now, center. Who know to see time or work as a table. Would you a private man? Private man is here. We go for now when promo, and we try to hide that and nothing. Hey, yo.
Okay, no monsieur, would you me brought to bear no monsieur, me that's my main father, no monsieur. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay. Hello, good afternoon. Pacho Dini baby akasa fieri.
Pacho mediano panza.
Ankwansa mam, wo kasa free he. Achim chebi.
Kede.
Achim kede, mamintio.
Me TV unzo asa de mu receive me call you there.
Enu ntire ya receive you sesi ai. Enti wo da TV no so aye nko.
Weda me sere wa de abato na yeto no kura ni Kristo. Ya pese ya kire mu ne se. Me de ma fo mu de se ga di 59. Abrabo be ne abo man mu a. Se Ghana yi ba 59 years or that 50 abusian fie. On the menu now more bread ya. And you the Ghana city, of course. I buy you of a babiano, the anyone is there, Yacob and the Bell of Pine.
And one and unquan.
And Gipia, Yensi school, Daniel Yellow Pine. Then I'm by Mamma and Memua, Yancy and Yapi. So, a Yadia, I can say, a Cayenne Qua. I can do that, but 1 year the idea. A bad demonstration near the idea, and the people campaigning your manner. You tasso, NPP and this in the young okay. As you must say, I buy for that buy or pay in ano, way bow on to us, what good Kadia, your mansions factory, I want to go board, can see our company, never penny public venues, I didn't hear.
Medase. Ma memfa last caller na yemfa nseni nyame boa se dia ye kan se dia ye wuni 69 years after independence nye dia ye pani no nyame boa next week dia be ye ne ye bie phone lines na dia ye Ghana ma ye person panimfo ye ma ye no enne ye be kan kire wo ma memfa last caller na ye hadisi. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon katachi
pacho udi be bi akase
pacho eni
enne ma eni wugina he
you have been doing a bonnet so I bought of them.
Mamintio.
Mawajuma. That's it. My lecture design papa. And Islam. Katasi, the American say, on say, you who presented could be a percent or main a ye and I'm a boy.
That's right.
Be a Motamokai in a percent a ye. San and Katimam names on Kaushe. Dani Busa say. Yan kataya dear or mine, yes, or mine, yana.
And only a semono.
Yan kataya be by it, and a petrona away, will be by it, and a cocoa away. Setting them near or tip to or mine down them. I pick cocoa so put the old come say apart from cocoa na at the son. Yan fetty, and a queenie. If I tell or mine, ye. Oh, she can be a band so Pia the same. Make like I said, am I unique Pia or Petit Bia, you queenie? Am I unique Pia so Petit Bia because Coco? Namasa Seppi, am I unique now or Petit now or say, Jamaso, and pass I have there 25 million now who can remember 36 million. Why did that young got some from out there? I was at Omani Koso. It means Yenny can you know mine no not who put it here. In a mining moment, but ye, the Bible says who put more in a baby, good carrying, and son of one of the snapper. Now the old king say, okay, fairly, Nami Mumma, they are, Linia, oh, Baba, Bay,
okay.
Linia, I am a Diana Moose, Sufra, or mine gun, I think a day, name Momono, Yanni Katana, dear mine, yes, Yen Penisa, Yankotam could cut a CM from a place canoe or Tonga or Beboka. Now mine and I will say no. And now for man kanko katachi nyamisha anani nyaminya juma papa
nyame come on somo ho mo fancha me yemfa frefo no nsi ye bre na so na nyame bo next week e beto sa nkomo we so na dia ya ye peyen so no omanfo oman no mu ma no so no yasede ye wo se ye bedi sa nkomo na sa mante a ye to esi wo se ye Ghana mante ne de memrinde aka wo busumi we yi a ye wo mu ansa yakọ and they April mono yaba Ghana mantino 6th March no independent no de pese ye no ene ho nkomo na ye bedi na even to among all the 12 months no nam say March mu ye di e found ni na ye de March nko esi wo say no na ye de bo Ghana ho dawuro no Ghana ho ne ma dawuro no ene kra have a problem with it eno no kra me wo ho how say ye wo mine ye nyoma okrum ha say 12 months na di mu 1 month pe ene de bogan na nyoma ho dawuro no na 11 months na aka no de foreign goods nko na ye nkrambra na ye ndi na mom edu match de na ye ho aba ye ho say ye wo local nyoma bi e wo say na nya atwemo ne chese mediocre chese udwi ho kwa wo ntia say eno no bonse mpanimfo bi kura age aginam say match nkwa za 31 days no within this 365 days no emu 31 days otio 365 days within a year no emu 31 days pe ene yesi yefendi Ghana no man fanse Ghana ntare we ye free your home well you better sa sa words miensa no corruption division and then forgetfulness no month we ye bedi wonkomo afi ye wi a say ye kromu nyoma na o say ye bohu de wura afi mu ni na na say ye fa just 31 days yakofa sa de wi abeto ye so na ya giatum say ennyoma ni look anyoma ye wo kromu ha nyina no ye ndi ye ne aye kromu nyoma enhye ye ne aye kromu nyoma no ye de just 31 days out of 365 days in 31 days pe come on na 34 days aka wo mu no no ye dey patronage foreign goods and as saying what's the rationale behind this thought na mo de buy no come on anyway my main kind message we near fan sorry so good afternoon Uncle Bo. God bless you for telling the truth. Bro, can you imagine I have graduated from College of Education since the year 2022 and have become part of the 2022 year backlog, which I have passed my licensure exams and still not be posted. Is it a crime to go to, teacher training? Oh, yate. I was school 69 years. I called teacher training a year. Why any BB 2022 4 years in posting in my what if ye now my command platform say yadi a family and you know celebrity. Oh, again I will celebrate, bro. Again I will celebrate. Sabe pepe. Okay. Maminchia Sika Obush. Sika Obush, former Bosumche electoral area assembly member. Entino Bosumche for no mundimuno. Entino Sika Obush. Yechia o Bosumche papa bedi assembly man o Bwejuma papa. Sika Obush who Bosumche or a popular chen obia wo krom ho na ewie michiao Sika Obush Bosumche for mundimuno. Mo amode no mo sanso ndimuno. A former